It was reported that ambassadors, actually 4 of them, the American ambassador, Meg Whitman, the British Chargé, and the Danish ambassador, as well as the representative of the United Nations community in Nairobi, in fact at UN offices, the very high ranking, came over to my residence, and we agreed we will not at this stage address the media. Of course, they're all very concerned, not just them as ambassadors, but the international community. The story of peaceful demonstrations turned violent by the police have received international visibility. On CNN, I personally watched some of these presentations, on BBC, on Al Jazeera. We hope, by the way, to be able to meet with the some of these international correspondents in the next few days. And so everybody is concerned. And so, Steve, I hope I've answered your question, but we are saying, what sense does it make to meet with people who are already committing acts of genocide? I was foreign minister in 1994 when genocide happened in our sisterly state of Rwanda. We pray to God that this does not happen to our country. So it behoves all of us to take note of what is going on here. We also thank the African Union, the AU Commission on Human and People's Rights for their statement. How do you tear gas 53 children and make them develop early cases of asthma and other complications? These are basic rights, and you cannot negotiate on people's basic rights. Basic rights are basic human rights. So that is where we are. I don't know whether there's another question. Thank you.
I think you had last week said that you were taking 3 days of protest because the people had asked for it because of the high cost of living. So what now has changed to go back to 1 day?
No, you must always take into consideration the reality of the situation on the ground. We realize that after day 1 on Wednesday, a lot of people were arrested, others were injured, and people are to run all of our hospitals and places to check on their loved ones. So we therefore have reached the conclusion, peaceful, and we stress, by the way, peaceful and armed demonstrations. We call on our people to remain vigilant on that core. However much you feel provoked, don't harm any policeman. Leave it to them to harm you. The world is watching.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, yes.
Yes, Inoro.
Yes.
Inoro can do.
Gwiciria umuthi ni thiko ya kana muthi niguo muthenya wa mbere kuma thiko iria ithatu cianĩrĩirwo cia maandamano na maandamano macio twetirie maandamano ma thayo na tutegwire nitugathie na mĩcinga twaugire ithuĩ no ithuĩ tugathie tururungane tuge andũ itũ marahinyĩrĩrĩka nao magĩtwĩra nao magatutunga na mĩcinga ithuĩ tukiuga
Naogopa Subaru sana. iko shida. Subaru is not a very good model.
They're spoiling a very good model of a car. Where is your area? Okay. Are we set? A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. We are pleased to welcome you to this center and begin by giving apologies of two of our co-principals, three actually.
Yes.
The Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Sister Martha Karua, and Wycliffe Ombetsa Oparanya, as well as Jakoya. In fact, we understand Jakoya's home was raided, but he's out there in Western Kenya. So we will have a statement read by Governor Mwangi wa Iria, and if there be any questions, we'll take them. I'll be very pleased to take them. But thank you for coming.
Thank you. And this is our joint statement. Genocide underway in Kenya.
You need to shout.
Genocide underway in Kenya. We meet here at a very sad and traumatizing circumstances. A state-sanctioned genocide is underway in Luolad, particularly in Kisumu, Migori, and Homa Bay. A similar atrocity is also underway in parts of Nairobi, including Kibra and Mathare. In Kisumu, people are being pulled out of their houses and shot or crowbared to death by police officers. In Migori and parts of Homa Bay, police are going into villages away from towns and shooting or crowbering people to death. All the elements of the making of a genocide are present in the developments in Luorad. Victims are being dehumanized. There is organization. The attacks taking place are clearly planned. The people undertaking the destruction of the rules are clearly trained, whether they are police officers or goons. They are under a command structure, and they are well resourced with arms they need. There is stigmatization and polarization accompanied by propaganda that the community is behind the nationwide protests. There is preparation with perpetrators